Starting in 2010, we started an innovative new program called PATH, People Assisting the Homeless, in response to the growing number of homeless people in Elk Grove. This happened due to the downturn in the economy. What we recognized is that there are really two different groups of homeless people, the chronically homeless and the newly homeless as we saw them.
My name is Robert Cloud, and my homeless story started here. This is my last house I lived in behind me before I went homeless. My ex-wife presented me with divorce papers saying that she did not want to be married to me anymore. And then, next day I went to the bank and see if I could get some cash because I didn't have any cash and my bank account was closed. And then the day after that, they came and told me that I had to vacate premises because she had not paid any of the bills. So I was given enough time, about 20 minutes or 30 minutes, to pack everything I could and put in the trunk of my car, which was a 97, 98 Camry, and my dog, and we were on our own.
So what we started to do by walking with them one-on-one was showing them a great deal of care, building up their confidence and their trust in us, and then looking at really what they were dealing with, and work to set goals, and then looking at all of the problems and issues that they had, work through them one-on-one.
This is an office building that was empty at the time, and this is where when I first became homeless, where I'd park the car and sleep with my dog at night. I slept here, I don't know, off and on for a couple months, 3 months maybe.
When someone's homeless, they go to the food bank, and we have a caseworker there that evaluates them and tries to determine exactly how much we can do for them. Then she refers them to PATH, and we assign them to a mentor who then meets with them and helps them to identify the goals that it will take to get them out of homelessness.
I was parking out here in these industrial park, and I spend my afternoons over here. And right back over here, my dog Madden and I were attacked by two pit bulls and two guys. And they took me off to Kaiser, and I got 100 stitches in my hand. And I was at the low point, so I called some people to see if they would help me get Madden. This is one of my blankets I had on the ground underneath this, and that's where those two of my dog's blankets, because this is where we slept, underneath this tree. This is my life for a while, and it just seems strange. Wow, that's all. Even to see the blanket still here, it's just amazing. Crazy. That's my chair. I sat on that, that's why I saw the sunrise. And I have my breakfast there. Crazy.
One of the criteria that we really stress in our relationships is that there be a lot of care. They've been really let down by a lot of people, disappointed. They feel very isolated often when they're homeless, and we really try and show them that they do have value. We care for them in a lot of ways, not just trying to find them a job and housing, but help them to feel good about themselves. Often they go to counselors and work on their self-esteem.
Me hitting rock bottom and needing help and asking for help, PATH stepped in with the food bank and helped me. And they got me in the transitional house over at the Cathedral House, and I could see the light again in the tunnel. It wasn't very bright, but it was getting there, and I felt re-energized. I felt remotivated. I felt that I had a chance now. I could do this again. And I got a little, like I said, I got smarter. I realized that you don't do this alone. You don't, matter of fact, you probably don't do anything in life alone. You're not as big as you think you are, and you need help, and there's other people willing to help you.
The relationship we have with them doesn't end when they leave the Grace House. What we found is that we're attached to them both emotionally, and they still need the support. So we continue to check up on them, have relationships with them. Often we have them over for holiday meals over at our own homes. So our goal is, when they're in the Grace House, is to work them towards self-sufficiency so they can move out, get their own apartment, and work productively for the rest of their lives.